Welcome to Get Quizzical. My name is Ali, and this week's quiz is a 30-question general knowledge quiz, which means there's 30 points up for grabs today. So without further ado, why don't we get started? Question 1. What number does the Roman numeral LX stand for? It stands for the number 60, where L is 50 and X is 10. Question 2. In which country will you find Uluru National Park? Uluru National Park, previously known as Ayers Rock, is in the centre of Australia. Question 3. What devastating economic downturn began in 1929? It was the Great Depression. Question 4. What word means both illumination and the opposite of heavy? And the correct answer is light. And question 5. Who resigned as CEO of Apple in 2011? It was none other than Steve Jobs. Question 6. Which Australian actor posthumously won an Oscar for his portrayal of the Joker? It was Heath Ledger. Question 7. The name of which rock band can be abbreviated to GNR? And if you said Guns N' Roses, you're correct. Question 8. In which sport are home run derbies run? Home run derbies. Big clue in the name. Of course, home runs are key to the game baseball. Question 9. Which high-performance variant of the Ford Mustang was released in the late 60s, becoming a collector's item? It was the Shelby Mustang. Question 10. What gas is lacking in the body during hypoxia? If you lack oxygen, you become hypoxic. Question 11. The Indian city of Bengaluru changed its name for what in 2014? What was the Indian city of Bengaluru formerly known as? Bangalore. Question 12. What does OPEC stand for? We hear it all the time, but do you know what it actually stands for? It is the Organisation of the Petroleum Exporting Countries. Question 13. What is the finance term for earning interest on interest? It is indeed compound interest. Question 14. During which American war did the Siege of Petersburg occur? It was the Civil War. Question 15. What is Al Pacino's full first name? What does Al stand for? No, it's not Alan. It's Alfredo. Question 16. Which actress starred in the 1967 film Thoroughly Modern Millie? The same actress from Sound of Music, and it was the lovely Julie Andrews. Question 17. The Black Sticks represent New Zealand in which sport? The Black Sticks represent New Zealand in which sport? Hockey, a game of sticks. Question 18. What colour were actor Paul Newman's eyes? He was very famous for his eyes. And interestingly, Paul Newman thought his blue eyes were more of a curse than a blessing. Question 19. In which country will you find the popular coastal town of Portofino? And it's in Italy. Question 20. What vegetable do Welsh people typically wear as a mark of pride on St. David's Day? And it is a leek onion. Question 21. How many colours are featured on the flag of Monaco? Now, if you took the general knowledge quiz from a little while ago, you should have a head start on this question. How many colours? That's right, it's 2, red and white. Question 22. The term genuflect means to bend which joint of the body? Genuflect means to get down on one knee, so you bend the knee joint. Question 23. The most common form of colour blindness is related to red and what other colour? Colour blindness is usually red and green. Question 24. Beggar's Banquet is the title of an album from which British band? Beggar's Banquet was by the Rolling Stones. And question 25. Which NASA space shuttle was named for a lost mythical city? The lost mythical city of Atlantis. Question 26. Which American actress became the Princess of Monaco? Yes, it was Grace Kelly. And question 27. Which wild and frenzied character plays drums in The Muppet Show? Massive red-orange hair. It is Animal. Question 28. On the periodic table, which element is represented by the letters Ca? You know your periodic table? Ca. No, it's not carbon, it's calcium. And question 29. Known for its cucumber infusion, Hendrick's is a popular brand of which spirit? Hendrix makes gin. And question 30, our last question. The human brain is said to be made up of about 75% of which substance? And no, it's not useless trivia, it's water. Well, my quizzical friends, that brings us to the end of another quiz session. I hope you learned something new, and more importantly, I hope you had fun. If you did, feel free to leave me a comment. These little things help my algorithm along. And another way is to watch either of these videos next. If you have, maybe have a look back through my back catalogue. And even better, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. And wherever you are, make sure you stay safe, and don't forget to get quizzical.